All right, so what's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be covering or sharing 3 secrets to Facebook marketing that will deliver over 100 leads, even if you've never used Facebook ads before. So who will this benefit the most? This will really benefit anybody who's been an ad manager before and try to run a Facebook ad. And if you haven't yet, it's a really good place to start. Honestly, it's going to save you a ton of money and a ton of time, and let's just jump right into it. So secret number 1: location based targeting. So once you go into ad manager, Facebook's default setting kind of gives you this radius here, right? They want to put 25 miles around whatever city that you just put in. The problem with that is, like, if you're running ads for a local brick and mortar business, or if you are a local brick and mortar business, your customer base, like for me, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, so that's what city I popped up right when I'm, creating any ad. That isn't your customer base. Facebook defaults to this giant zone because ultimately they kind of want you to waste your dollars. So your dollars get wasted on customers who are way too far away if you're a brick and mortar business. For you to actually service them. So actually taking control over this zone will save 90% of your budget. Without doing that, you're going to waste 90% of your budget real fast by reaching people who are just too far away. Then you also get people who don't realize how far away you actually are, and then they're responding to your ad or in your messages, asking questions when really they're 3, 4, 5 cities away, and they're just too far. So trust me, guys, this is what you want to do instead. So when you're in the ads manager, instead of clicking your city, you want to actually put in the actual zip code, the actual address of your brick and mortar location or of your client's location if you are an agency running ads for them. Once you do that, you can actually put that mileage lower than the 10-mile radius that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do just by city. So on anywhere, I like to do anywhere from 1 to 3 miles, sometimes 5 miles, depending on what the competition or what the area looks like. That way you're only spending your marketing dollars on what I like to call butt-in-the-seat customers who are in a drivable zone. So instead, this allows you to focus your dollars on people who are literally in a 15 to 20 minute drive in a serviceable zone that can actually get to you. Now, Zuckerberg and Facebook, they won't like this because your dollars are going out a lot slower. But this is how you get in touch with people who are actually a good fit for your business and they're actually in a serviceable location. So secret number 2 is you need a thumb-stopping, attention-grabbing, click-worthy, act-now offer in your ad. So 90% of small business owners that have utilized Facebook ads before will say, Facebook ads don't work, we tried, we didn't get a response. But most of them don't have a click-worthy offer. Okay, this is an actual ad to the right here. It's an actual equestrian center, and the copy there is over 100 years of history in our backyard. And then it's got this old, as you can see, black and white photo that just, it looks like it was taken in the 30s or the 20s or something like that. Like, history is great, but like that's not what you want to run for an ad, right? You have to grab attention. Have you ever watched somebody else on Facebook or Instagram? They're scrolling like so fast, it's like, how are you even seeing anything? And something like this, like it doesn't explain anything. It's just like saying, hey, come read about some history. Like, nah, I think I'll scroll right past that. Like, that's one of the ones that I guarantee you they wasted a ton of money on. So you have to offer something that's worth clicking, that's worth breaking their normal routine over. And the way you do this, great Facebook ads are built in 6 steps for a specific reason. And I'm going to show you those 6 steps here. So step number 1 is you want to call out your audience. So here you can see, hey, Overland Park. I'm in Kansas City. Overland Park is a city in Kansas City. Boom. That's something that's calling out exactly who I want to read my ad. So once I'm running this ad in Overland Park, you're in Overland Park, that immediately grabs your attention, right? Number 2, you want to call out their pain. Back pain, neck pain, and headaches are no fun, right? If you happen to suffer for any of those during that time you're reading this ad, you're like, yeah, they're no fun. What else you got? What else is this about? Then number 3, the click-worthy offer. I'm Dr. Miller with Miller Chiropractic, and I'm doing something crazy to promote our office. I'm giving away a consultation, examination, and one adjustment for only $31. So if you've ever been to the chiropractor, you know something like that could cost like $110 or more, and this particular chiropractic is giving them only for $31. Like, that's an insane offer. And then the number 4 is you want to have scarcity behind the offer. So click here to claim your voucher. Only 24 left. Doesn't matter if you have 24 or not. Like, you want to have something that's going to make people just to take action immediately. They need to make a decision on this ad. It's not something that's going to be really cool, but that they can feel like they can come back to later. Put a time limit on it. So scarcity-based action. Number 5, a clear, focused, high-quality photo. Ideally, this is something that is going to be, you need to have faces, right? People, we're drawn to faces. So if you can have a clear picture of yourself, if it is your chiropractic, or the team, your staff, of you doing what actual service your offering is, but try to have faces in there, because we're drawn to faces, we're drawn to eyes, especially if it's someone attractive, male or female type character. It will get somebody to kind of stop and actually read that ad because they'll be drawn to the faces in it. And then number 6, you want to repeat that worthy offer again. So you see at the bottom, $31 consultation, exam, and adjustment, 70% off, limited vouchers. Guys, this is the 6 steps to creating the perfect ad, and you can follow it for every single ad that you create. Secret number 3, placing placements where they are supposed to be placed. So placements, Facebook gives you right now 11 different unique placements across 4 platforms. So when you're an ad manager, you'll get to the place where you'll select where your ads actually want to be. And then let's take a look here. You got Facebook feeds, articles, in-stream videos, right column, marketplace, stories, and then you got Instagram, feed and stories, and you got your audience network, and then you got messenger, inbox, and stories. And it's like Facebook wants you to, again, by default, they want you to run your ad in all of these places so that they get the most money. But only thing this does is run your ad budget out fast. Like, there's only one place that a small business owner on all of these placements needs to be in order to generate leads. Before I click to the next one and tell you, just where do you think it's going to be? Just answer that to yourself. Now, one place is the feed. So once you're here, when you're creating your ad, you want to uncheck that box everywhere else, like only run feeds. So look at what I've shown you so far. By limiting that zone, when Facebook wants to give you that 25 miles per radius, you really want to be somewhere between 1 to 3, 5 miles at max around that local business. 25 miles has you spending ad dollars fast. Having all these placements has you spending ad dollars fast. That's why you're burning capital and you feel like you're not getting any results, because you're spending your money in all these places that your ideal customer isn't. So shorten up that zone, create a proper framework for your ad, and then put it in the right place. So Facebook feeds is the only place that consistently will work for small business owners. A pre-roll in-stream video ads is like 15 seconds into the video. It's kind of annoying. Because your ad is probably most of the time so far from whatever entertainment source we're looking at when we want to see that video, that it's just not a good place. Right column, no one pays attention to the right column on desktop. Your ads get ignored there. Instagram, unless you're e-commerce, Instagram ads, just to be on the safe side, they do work, and I'll create a whole nother video on that. For most small business owners, it's so much easier to focus solely on Facebook feeds in order to generate leads. And again, stories, Instagram stories, just like Snapchat, why would you want your ad only there for a small amount of time? It's too easy for them to get it out of there. Audience networks everywhere else, messenger ads in your DMs. Just absolutely just no. I can't see that working for anybody. And the same with marketplace. Like, imagine being in Facebook Marketplace. Let's say you're wanting to buy like some electronics or a microphone or whatever, and then you see an ad for like some just anything. I don't. It's just like the worst place to place an ad. But if you're not cognizant, if you don't know what you're doing, it's easy to get this far into Ads Manager and like not uncheck these boxes. And so right now, guys, I'm giving you like this literally is why 90% of Facebook ads campaigns that are ran don't generate results, is because of these steps. Most people don't know that they're wasting money or wasting their money and their time putting their ads in these places that just get ignored. So the only place that you want to put your ads in order to generate leads consistently is Facebook feeds. Now again, Instagram feed does work for certain people, but it's a different type of ad and you have to be really creative there. So again, let's quickly go over them. Secret number 1, location. So don't let Facebook determine your radius. Take control of that. Put in the actual address of your brick and mortar zone and like marginalize that down to 3 miles, to 1 mile, to 5 miles, depending on what you're comfortable with, to target serviceable people who are actually in driving distance. That way you get butt in the seat customers. Secret number 2, you have to have that thumb stopping, attention grabbing, click-worthy act now offer. So again, 90% of Facebook ads don't hit their goal. You need to have a high-quality, human-focused photo. We're drawn to faces and eyes, especially if they're attractive. They will get us to at least stop and see what that ad is about. Then if you follow those 6 steps on the framework for creating the actual proper ad, you can get someone to take action and generate that lead. And again, please make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're not just throwing money in the trash can. Place those placements where they need to be placed, and it isn't anywhere other than the Facebook feed. It's the most impactful place that you can actually place your ad. Facebook, they want you to spend your money real fast so that you spend more of it. They want to run your ad everywhere, and they want it to run fast. So remember, choose Facebook news feeds only for the best results, for the most consistent results, and you should be fine there.